First thing is I made the top. I made some pattern based off my measurements, and I cut about 2 slides of this. This is going to be the lace back, and also I already had cut out the choker, which I had sewn in the beginning. And then next thing I did was I added a zipper to just make sure everything just closed up in the back. It was going to be easier for a zipper than just to be putting it on and off. Next, I made the cupping for the top, and I cut out about 2 measurements of this, and this is what's gonna basically be covering my boobs. So yeah. Next, you're going to be sewing the cups onto the lace, just partially, and it might be a little bit hard, but I just hand sewed it, and then I took it to my machine to just like kind of give it that last sewing stitch. And this is just a clip of me sewing the lace onto the cups of the top. Next, I worked on the long drapey skirt of the dress, and what I did was I took some really long suede velvety fabric, and I cut about 2 slits of this, and I folded in half so that it would be equal measurements. And this is what's going to be holding the top down, and this is going to give me the cutouts, the lacy cutout slits that I need in order to add the lace in it, so that it has that like lace cutout effect to the dress. And then this is how it looks like all sewn. I kind of hand sewed the top to the bottom of the skirt, and then I went and I used my machine to kind of give it that last like final seam look to it. And this is basically how everything looks like. And of course I wasn't done. The last thing I needed to do was add the last panel of the dress, and I kind of draped it, so I added more fabric, and I used my mannequin to kind of really help me for this, because there was no way I could do this by myself, just on myself and then sewing it. So this is a clip of me just cutting out the lace. This is how I did it. So I just put it on top of my dress, and then I hand sewed it, and then I would go in with my machine to just give it that final stitch. So overall I would rate this project probably like a 7 out of 10 in difficulty. I know this may not be like a full-on tutorial, but this is just showing you guys how I made this dress, and I had a lot of fun. It really inspired me, gave me that Wednesday Addams vibe that TikTok is currently blowing up. The last thing I did was I added a zipper to the skirt at the bottom, and then I added some trim to the top sleeves and the back, and I was really impressed with how this came out. And this is just me sewing the lace onto the back and the sleeves, and that is about it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Definitely gonna be making more black dresses, so stay tuned. One last thing I forgot to show you guys was how I basically cut the slit of the dress. So I draped the dress overall on my mannequin, and then I just kind of guesstimated where the slit would look great on my body, and then after that I just took some pair of scissors and I cut along to the top, and that was it, guys.